All right, we got a shader compilation in progress. Exciting start to Black. Got a shader compilation in progress. Go off. Should have probably got the game to the menu before we started the stream, right? That would make too much sense. Professional stream. We do everything we can to know. Going live at like 8:30 on a Sunday morning because that's when everybody's up. We're a quarter of the way done. Paid full price for Black Myth Wukong. I buy a brand new game at full price maybe once, 2 times a year at the moment. And maybe I get gifted a game for birthday or Christmas or something. That amounts to my major 2 or 3 major new games per year. Dispersed with some older games that I can get at a decent price because get expensive buying new games at full price all the time. But I had played Resident Evil 7 Biohazard just now and beat it, and it was pretty fucking lame. We need a top tier. It's quite the conundrum of what I should pay. $60. I can't believe they won 100. I wish. I don't want the game to fail. I mean, I want the game to be really good, but I want it to fail out the gate. It's kind of like a fuck you to them. They're like, you can't jack the industry the way you guys are jacking the industry. You know, I wish there was enough pushback from people to actually affect them. But for the 10% of people who might protest, say, fuck you, I'm not jumping on the hype. 90% of the people still go through with it, buying it, into it. 90% of a Grand Theft Auto audience is bigger than any audio audience. For it. It's going to be ridiculous. I got a sneaky suspicion it's not going to be what people think it's going to be. It's going to be in scope, but it's not going to be in vibe. Maybe I'm wrong. But none of the cool writers are involved in it. It's all different writers. It's all progressive shit. Grand Theft Auto used to live and breathe on pushing the politically incorrectness, because that's why it was funny. It just did shit you weren't supposed to do, said stuff you weren't supposed to say, you know. And looking at the people who are writing it right now, I think that kind of stuff is all that fun. Wait, what? Wait, but we'll see. Okay, our shader compilation has been successful. Please wait some more. This is the game. Teaching you patience. Hopefully, this is just the first time we're booting. It's initial setup. We are initially setting it up in English. Should probably. I don't know if this is people want us to start. We'll just start there. So what I do need to do is done. Collects off the neighbor's garage through our side window, search out early in the morning and late in the day. They have this white trim at the top of their garage. Top section of their garage is all white, and bam, the sun hits it. It comes right in this window here, and then it goes right into my room, right across the side of my fucking face. Turtle Beaches suck so bad. Check, 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 check. Right across the corner of my ears. It's like this like beam of light. God damn it. All right. Check, 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 check. Good. This is good. God damn, I fucking check, 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 check. There we go. We'll confirm it. Information. Action policy. I forget. I have read the information policy. Looks good to me. That looks pretty good to me too. On autosave when you see the lightning bolt. Game Science. This is an Easter developer, which means it's going to kick ass. For some reason, Western media wanted to snub this game really bad, and I can't remember why, or what their problem with it was. I have to look it up again. And like years since this. But all the reviewers that I have any respect for said this game. It won Steam Player Choice Game of the Year. Pretty big award. Let's go. I'm a monkey. No, I'm a monkey. About all I know about the game is I'm a monkey. Okay. It's cool. Monkey fighting style is probably pretty cool. Good journey. Go home. And then I'll fight these guys. First fight.
My master. Safe. The scriptures. Sound. All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that.
I got kind of a weird voice.
And they send you and those knuckleheads to threaten me. To obey and serve once more. I understand that too. But what I don't understand is... you bastards killing my kind!
So far, this game, the first 30 seconds kicks more ass than the last game I played.
Stay back! Stupid dog! Mark this. He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once.
I'm a monkey with merit.
None other than me can challenge him to a duel.
I'm the merit monkey.
Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court. They will stay and level your mountain. But if I lose, I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless. How tragic would that be, huh? You are one of the court. We don't need to resort to violence. How about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us?
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales. Good, I am entertained. Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court.
Yeah.
Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
Yeah, fuck all of you.
They gave you many chances, yet you spurned each one.
Lady
Such
Cat.
ingratitude.
Okay, hold on. Right away, we're gonna do some controllers. I can't. Sign. Jump lead. Spin. It's only a dodge, there's no block. Stance. Jump. X. Change your color. Okay, hold on. One thing we do have to do. Swap these out. Customize the key.
You are what I say you are!
Ouch.
Your escape was a crime in itself. And your defiance.
It's all dodge based, which is kind of cool. What did I do there?
Victorious fighting Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
Ugh!
have no health meter. This is a weird fight.
The Celestial Court welcomed you, foul monkey, yet you remain untamed. None shall save you now.
Dear brother, your edge needs homing. Good. I was in need of a back scratcher.
I just can't bear your hypocrisy. They gave each other. You spurned each other. Such ingratitude.
When I'm ghost like that, I can just hit him and you can't hit, so you kind of... Am I supposed to win this fight no matter what? I get a bunch of combos in there and I kind of... Alright. Kill a monkey! No mercy, monkey! Wow. That's direction. Yeah! And that's how you direct the fight scene. Oh shit. Monkey has no fear, he says I'll fuck all of you up.
Foul monkey! Taste my axe!
Oh, and his axe swing leveled a mountain.
Rat! You call that a duel? The glare up here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
Turned into a bird. Fuck yeah. I turned into a different bird. I love this game so far. It's good. That's how you fucking direct an intro to a video game. Holy shit. That was one of the coolest fight scenes.
And so ends the last tale of Sun Wukong. A hero who treasured his freedom above all else.
Goddamn right.
Buddhahood he attained, yes, but cumbersome he found the celestial rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us. Little did he know, his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust.
Came back in a hornet's nest. Oh, I'm old monkey now.
This stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it. Unbegotten, undying, such is the nature of a stone monkey. Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and separately they escaped, choosing to stay hidden. Those are the 6 senses of the great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them, not in centuries.
I shall get these 6
now.
senses.
Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined.
Me. I am the Destined
One
One.
that shall recover all his scattered relics. And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
Black Myth Wukong, come on. I like it. That was a good intro. I mean, you know, if we're gonna go with the whole 6 sacred relics, and we gotta go get the sacred relics. We've gotten all the sacred relics before in the world, but not as a monkey. Not as a monkey from Asia somewhere.
On the go, bend the toe.
I'm assuming this is Japanese.
For gold.
Origin.
Nowhere better than a home. Reach death and ever grow. Huh? Here, you see what bliss my fate shows.
Luck's around the corner. Seems like he just fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This peach knew I needed a snack. You sneaky rascal! Dared fool me? I'll make sure you regret it!
I fooled him. Tutorials. Fuck yeah.
No matter how many times you come around, you're still as mischievous as ever, eh?
It had a real nice flappity flap feel to it. Like, it was noticeable immediately that I was hitting him with a bow staff instead of a sword. That makes sense. There was a flappity feel to it that wood would give you, as opposed to a trinkety slicey feel of a sword. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was the very first thing I noticed. It felt like a bow staff as opposed to a sword. That takes stamina. Oh, that's my health gourd. Alright. Got that. That's my run. A lot of this is standard. That was kind of cute. Like, you can't walk off, you can't go off the edge, but he'll do that. That's cool. That was a nice touch, whoever programmed that. Very nice touch. Double jumps. Get back here. Oh, come on, you can't be doing that to me though right away. It's a little bit bad environmental design. Don't make a little walk-in cave like that, but then make an invisible wall right here. It's not good. It's got to be Unreal Engine. Definitely Unreal Engine. Couple different soil sounds. It's more grassy. Get more on the rocks. Crunches in there a little bit more. Alright, let's go. Sprint. Same as the left stick, isn't it? Yeah.
I saw hunting, and you cut me short.
Boxes. Will. Millennium ginseng. It can work, it just doesn't want. Come on, that was fucking funny. You know it. Heads up in the comments if you thought that was actually fun. I thought that was funny. I have like an inventory. Clothings. Health gourd. Tiny piece of gold. Millennium ginseng. So there's a crafting element. Portraits, lesser Uguay's. That's who I killed. That and now. That's cool. How they do that. It's really cool. They got amazing art style. Oh, look at all the You got a little poem that comes with them. Huh. I wonder how much of this is lifted from actual. My joke. My joke was I picked up the Millennium Ginseng. It works. It just doesn't want to. Wasn't that good? Hey, out of Laura's canon. Okay. It sounded just the way it was. It sounded like the way they were writing it is like they were lifting pieces from maybe actual, you know, these kind of things like here where they're giving like little actual anecdotal stories that supposedly happened that, you know, teach you a little moral lesson about something. Yeah, I just started the game, obviously. I don't pay full price for. I'll buy 1 or 2 games a year at full price. No, buy like good deals off of Steam. But he just raved about this game, and I love Souls games. It's probably going to be worth the money. $1,500, man. $100. That's a lot. You beat the shit out of this game. Stuff. Not the best. Doesn't make the best stream, but hey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this game is perfect dodge. Builds up my focus. Okay, we're getting that figured out. I played a lot of Souls games, so I'm figuring I should be able to figure this out somewhat. Scars above. Scars. Yeah, I'll take a chance on the last 2 of the last games. I bought 2 Resident Evil games for like under $10 each, and I never played any Resident Evil. The Resident Evil 4 remake was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Resident Evil 7 was pretty fucking boring. It's actually what inspired me to pay full price for this, because I was like, all right, that game sucks so bad. I need to make sure I play a really good game. Spring for a full price game. And I've played a lot. I've played a lot of Souls games. I've beaten 1, 2, 3. Lords of the Fallen. I just beat Thymesia. Was kind of a cool indie Souls game. Lies of P. Hold for a charge every time. Game's called Scars Above, or just Scars. Give it a look. What's that little trail? There's a little trail. So don't give me too many spoilers though. I always love the seasoned vets that'll show up, but then right away they'll be like, oh, dude, you should do this, and you should do that, and you should hit this, and try this combo, and I'm like, oh, no. If I get stuck on something, I'll appreciate the tips. Or if I miss something obvious. But otherwise, it gets to be a little bit too spoilery. Like I said, I figured out most of these games, so. Yeah, that power attack right now just basically one-shots everything. Yeah, I'm like literally in the beginning, as you can tell. It's supposed to be you're a general, this is the way you're supposed to go. And what are you doing? Get the big axe. That's a new one. So yeah, I'm not a good streamer. Stop the stream and get this kind of stuff. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this game? Someone who's played it 1,300. That's a lot of hours. It's a shit ton of hours, dude. I'm a gamer. That's a lot of game. It's amazing. Respect for strange, weird respect and awe for that. Eve from the humans. Humans caught on. Drunk. It was all a dream. It's weird. So basically it was about a drunk Glee. I'm gonna butcher all the fucking Asian pronunciations of words in here, I'm sure. It was basically a guard who liked to get wasted. And then when he was laying beneath the tree, an elder wolf asked him, why aren't you doing your job? It's because I'd just rather fucking get drunk, but I can't. I can only do it in my dreams. They told him to seek the shrine. He sought the shrine. And they'd always offer alcohol to the shrine, and he would drink it, and they thought the god was drinking it, so they kept offering it to him. And he got bored with it, basically. Then he woke up and it was all. That's funny. Solid 8. I haven't seen block yet. What is block on the control scheme? Is that spin? Is that the spin? Settings. Staff spin, is that the block? I was kind of figuring, but I haven't really got the fighting mechanic. Yeah, see, you got to learn parry mechanics. It seems really a real dodge-heavy game, just the way they made the dodge, and that's. Well, I think for some reason I think people like default to dodge. Like dodge is their. I certainly did for the longest time. I made it through 98% of Dark Souls games just by dodging. I very rarely parried. Because the window was so hard, and I'd get frustrated trying to do it. But if you just spend a little time, you'll figure it out, right? But it's such a powerful game mechanic. You can parry, right? I mean, you can take fights that would take 10, 15 hits to knock them down, dodging and being tricky down to maybe 4 or 5 hits with a good parry or two. There you go. A shrine. Is
What you waiting for? Pluck your hair and make an offer.
I guess is this our bonfire?
Hey, wait! I, the keeper of Black Wind Mountain, have long been waiting for your arrival. His spitting image, I'd say. Up ahead is Guan Yin Temple. Once it was bustling with worshippers, before it was ruined by that fire. Then the temple was rebuilt. What good is it to rebuild a temple if the goodwill of men has been burned to ashes? You've forgotten this place, but they haven't forgotten you. That's a tough one. Good luck to you.
Raymond's chart. Back to the last up. Journeyman's. Key item. Journeyman's chart. Oh, it's my map, though. I haven't traveled destinations as of yet. Okay. This has got to be Unreal Engine 5. Or Unreal Engine. Oh, what version, but I know a amateur amount of Unreal Engine. Like, I know enough Unreal Engine that I could build this environment right here. Like, environment build is probably, like, the easiest part of Unreal Engine to wrap your head around is building environments. Building them well. You know, definitely talent in the artist. But the actual mechanics of going into Unreal Engine and placing boulders and foliage and getting the wind to move and the sound and the birds and I've got that much knowledge. You know. Once you get into hardcore game mechanics, now we're way out of my league of expertise and understanding. But yeah, this looks very Unreal Engine 5. If not 5, something real close to it. You got a shield, look at me do. I'm really good at this game. Yeah, I'm with you on that. On my first playthrough, I'm not really trying to be super skilled or. You can tell my stream is not real highly professional. I'm just a old school OG gamer. Way too many games. On my Twitch about me, There's a link to all the video games I've ever beaten. It's up to the last one I just got done beating. It's pretty, and by beat, I mean credit roll to credit roll. I did 100% the game. Some people will get sticky when I say I beat a game. What all I'm saying is I went from credit roll to credit roll. I got the base core experience the developers intended. Forest of the Wolves. So again, it's funny seeing the Dark Souls formula done really well. You know, done so well you barely notice that they're using a lot of the core mechanic. I haven't played enough of this to know where it differs. I'm still so in the beginning. I'm basically in tutorials yet. In this I went in. So this is basically to stop projectiles, huh? Okay. Oh, right on. Respect. Respect. You're old school like me. I'm a semi-retired wannabe rock and roll star. And music entertainment journalist. I feel you probably made a little bit more meaningful contribution to the world. No, that's cool, man. Yeah, if you're into games like this, then you're definitely hardcore. I got a couple friends that are like way gamers, but they've never played a Dark Souls yet, or maybe something somewhat similar to it. And I'm like, oh man, it's not like I was even on the Dark Souls train from the beginning, but man, as a gamer, these kind of games are the challenge that a lot of modern games are missing. Western developers keep missing the beat. That's why I'm the last few years, probably the last 5 years, 6 years, most of my favorite games have all been like Eastern developer games. Anything From Software has put out, obviously, and anything that's been inspired by that kind of formula. It used to be all about like the FPS games. I still like them, you know, after you've slayed your 128,000th zombie. But I was kind of a D&D kid growing up, not even kind of. I was a D&D kid growing up, and these games so scratch that itch. You know, just open world. And this isn't even that open world, really. Yeah, if you check that list of games I've beaten, you'll see I've got a pretty wide... I was a games journalist, music journalist for many years. I got like paid to review games and shit. And I got a lot of them sent to me for free, so just by that nature I ended up kind of having a wide taste in games. But I'm old enough to remember when there wasn't games. Like Space Invaders and Asteroids and all that shit, that came out when I was like 7 years old. I was just a kid just right in that pocket when all that stuff came out. But I was a musician through a lot of my teenage 20 years, early 20s into 30s, so I missed Super Nintendos and Genesises and a lot of those eras of gaming, GameCubes. And I was out running around being a musician too much, and just never had the time. That looks like a mini boss. My first mini boss fight. Let's see what else is over here. What are you playing right now? What game are you seeking out? Are you still into this game yet? Well, that's weird how it gave me a cutscene. And he ran away. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this game's awesome so far. Just the way it's directed and the way it's putting its beats together. I am truly kind of a student of video games, and I'm looking at a lot of things that people aren't even. A lot of times when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I'm watching environmental bills. I'm looking how they got their water flowing. I'm looking at how they have their points of interest laid out, where they direct your eye, how they're using their lighting to direct your eye. You know, the flow of the map. I can tell though there's so much thought put into this game already. Even just that little encounter right there. Oh, and then you come over to where he was. Because they wanted you to come over and find that. My streams can kind of be annoying to just average gamers because I dissect so much of what's going on around me a lot. Sometimes I just flow with the game, but especially in the beginning of a game, I'm very much looking at what they're doing and how they did it and how they built it. And Red Dead 2. You know what's weird is I beat Red Dead Revolver, I beat Red Dead Redemption. And I started on Red Dead Redemption 2, and I didn't make it past the snowstorm, and I don't know why I stopped playing. Something else came out. I just never peeled into it. I'm sure it's really good though. It's a whole thing. Someday I'll probably get to it. Okay. The Crimson Desert game, I was definitely thinking about it. You know what turned me off on it? $70. If they would have went the clear obscure route and charged 50 and dropped 10 off the average price, I bet you I would have went for it. As opposed to this game. Because it looks so big in scope. But it seems like all the people that I kind of follow online who played it seem to love to hate it. It's like they can see what the game could and should be, but isn't quite yet. But yet it's still pretty cool and worth playing from the vibes of it. What are you? So far these guys are all pretty easy. Oh, you got stank. It's got poison stank damage. Excellent. So I was going to kind of hold off on Crimson Desert maybe and let them flush that out. Maybe let them, I heard they're pretty good at listening to the community though. Like I heard that like some of the control schemes were, that's weird. Some of the control schemes were really fuckered up silly right out the gate. And they patched those out. All of these are heads. I just realized that. Good. And I remember that gave me I was like, well, that's cool. At least they're listening to their community and player feedback right out the gate and working to make it better. I assume there's a lot of crafting that's going to go on at some point here. Yeah, I saw that Where Winds Meet. I was like, you know what's weird that turned me off? It's free. What a weird thing to turn me off on, right? It looked really cool. It looked worth playing. But I'm like, it's free. So that means somehow they're going to try to get me to buy something somewhere else. And then somehow, either that or it's going to be, it's what do I call, treadmill game. World of Warcraft is a treadmill game. most MMOs are treadmill games, meaning you get on the treadmill and that's the game. You play the game and there's no end game, there's no goal. It's you play for the experience of the game, and that's cool. I mean, all the power to the people who like that, but I learned long ago my personal preferences. I like self-contained. I want to experience a story. I want to experience a beginning, middle, end. I want to go on to something new. You know, I don't want to just be stuck in an experience forever, even if it's a really cool one. Too short attention span. It's all weirdly wrapping around and underneath. Okay. So far, I have yet to meet anybody that's even a slight challenge, but I assume that's going to change quick enough. Shiny thing over there. Yeah, that's why I didn't give Whirlwind's meat, because I figured it was kind of more of a treadmill game. But it's free, right? You can't go wrong. I should give it a try. Alright, you fucker, what can we do with you? Rat boy. Or are you a crow? You look kind of like a crow. Knock me down. Oh, he got a shot in hard. His attacks fucking hurt. Left forward to recover some health. I like it when he gets those fast attacks. So one of the first things I noticed, the very first attack, when you swing and hit something, it feels like a bow staff. Instead of like a sword. It goes like ching chang, ching, you know, it has like that metal ring to it. More of a slicey feel. I thought that was a really good effect that they pulled off, that somehow they made it feel like wood. Peace. Yeah, so there's gonna be a bunch. I think that's where I think this game's gonna shine, is in the weird little layers that's unique to this game. I knew it had, my staff was like kind of a big deal. I didn't quite know how. I purposely, like, as soon as I decide I think I want to play a game, then I stop like looking at any reviews, and once I get the general gist of if people like it or not, and if it's something I want to play, then I purposely kind of try to put some blinders on. I think that's clever, whoever put that in there. You know, if you're going to have an invisible, can't fall off the edge wall, put that, it's a stupid little animation, but I love it. I think it's better than just bumping up against something and like going, oh, there's an invisible something here. I would never build an environment that has invisible walls, but I could see doing something like that. It's always got to be a weird dev choice when you have something that technically in the game you should be able to jump down to, but they decide that no, we only want it to be this far, or we want it to look a certain way. We want the light to be coming through this valley a certain way. But that was very intentional. Even the fog that they set like that is a real basic setting, but it lets, when you put that ambient mist fog in the air, then it lets the sunbeams come through a lot more distinctly. Yeah, Unreal Engine's so amazing. Even a schmuck like me can produce something that damn near looks like this. They put a lot of effort into these little sticks and shit. A lot of these little extra assets. These are a pain in the ass to place. Some of it's done with a random brush, but some of it's placed specifically too. You're a sadist. You start on hard. I know I got a couple friends that'll do that. A couple gamer friends. They're just like hard out the gate. That's just the way we get it. For all the skills I think I might have, I guess I don't have those kind of skills. On a second playthrough, I could totally see you would need to up the challenge. What is that? Rabbit. Random rabbit. Yeah. And it also depends on the game too, because sometimes hard just means they just make the enemies sponges. There's nothing really that much different other than instead of hitting them 5 times to kill them, now you got to hit them 12 times to kill them. You know, this is gonna be a thing. This might be first death, maybe. The Bogard. Hey man, don't Bogard that bull. That little attack he gets in there. Oh, no way. Oh, what happened there? Oh, is that supposed to happen? Oh, okay. It always fucks me up when they do stuff like that. Let's go.
It's been a while, but the immobilize spell still works like a charm.
This little back scratcher.
Since you hail from Mount Huagro, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick.
Take a trick.
Now, here we go. Give me your hand.
I want to shave those little things on his head, though. Mobilize. Spells. All right, now we're cooking.
There you go. Should you come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them and release this spell.
Oh, wouldn't that be handy in
You'll
real
be
life?
able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather.
Nobody starts mouthing off to you, just shut up.
Sadly, mine is but a humble trick. Its power will wear off within a few short moments.
I figured as much.
Though it's good enough against boneheads like this one. Anyway, just consider it an ace up your sleeve. No! The young boys these days know no manners! Fear not, teach them a lesson with your new spell!
There we go. Right trigger. And X, okay. And then we charge. And then we fuck them up. You can't get that last attack in there, can you? Now we're on a cooldown, that's what I figured. Oh. Yeah, a couple sparks. What am I gonna do with the sparks? Something cool, I bet. Self-advance. Abilities. It's from deities. bigger stances. Ah, right. Yeah, but age distance. Right now, we're going to take the health boost. I found in Souls games, you're eventually always going to go to the health. You're going to need some more health boost. You just will. So you might as well get them out of the way in the beginning when the combat's easy enough. Keep you in the combat longer. That's my normal approach to Souls games. Mobilize spell. That has been awake. So you can stack it. Cool. This game is awesome. I can see where this is going already. We're gonna have to put that out. Medicines. We'll get that in a bit. Medicines. Yet to be revealed. Enemies. Okay, we fought him. I love these little stories. These are awesome stories. These are 100% awesome stories worth reading. Every one of them. It kind of slows the game beat down, and I never been one of these guys that's like I never play video games to read, but and I'm not one of these streamers that'll be like, ever since the Black Bear Guy returned from going in and recount himself, can he boasted? I don't want to read it. I kind of went over my head a little. Chief. That one looks cool. The pillow was a placebo. And the robustness he got from it was because of his devotion. I already did. Get out right away. The wind is picking up.
Who are you to follow this grand mountain?
That's who I am. I got a spark for that. And let's spark it up. That's what I'm talking about. Got so many things to invest in. I don't know. I'm just gonna, since I don't know, we're just gonna keep doing this. Always a good call to have a lot of health. Combat's never gonna be easier than it is right now, so I don't need all the buzzers and bells yet. I'm goosed up. Hours.
You cheeky monkey! How dare you interrupt my chanting!
A little OP, but you know, so that'll change fast enough. Trying to figure out what's the upper and what's the down. Okay. I like how they explode, but I forget that they're poisonous. You said there was a block and parry. Oh, did I get poisoned? Poisoned because I didn't move out of the way fast enough. I guess I don't understand where you would get a block and parry from. There's that spin. I don't have any heals. You gotta dodge, heavy attack, light attack, jump. Goes to your spells. Or is it just an attack timing? Oh shit. Am I gonna die from this poison? No, that would suck. I don't know how to get health. Wait. I have to get my inventory. How do I use it? Or is that Airman equipment? I have to slide it. How do I use it? I don't know how you'd use that then. I can't. Stereo. It won't let me get to it. That. Should we go down? Poisoned. Yeah, saved myself from dying. Haven't died yet. Alright, but now I gotta go through all that stuff again, probably. Right? A lot of that again. All of that again. Oh, dude, ingredients probably don't respawn. It's enemies, huh?
Be smarter. Our mighty king's got serious.
This is just grind. Yeah, and then that guy ain't there no more. Frog in here?
Some flesh for our taking.
You only get that many heals on a rest, okay. Get away from the poison. As we have found, that is no good. Is there another one over here? Yeah. I'll harvest these guys for experience right now. So you gotta refight the bigger ones? No, those are one and dones. That respawned. Only regular enemies respawn, mini bosses do not. Gotcha. How he does, I like how he goes over those. Good butter coating. That's such good coating right there. That collision detection on. Basically what they do, they got a bubble around you of collision detection, and when it collides with an object, it does a quick calculation. If it's not high enough, it's low enough, then you'll do a little up and over it. And if it's too high, you'll just bump against it. But if it's low enough, you'll go whoop whoop and hop over it. I've never seen that mechanic before, but that's pretty good. Trying to get him like that. Trying to get him to do it on purpose. Like that. He'll hit these little things and just kind of jump over it. It's pretty clever. Subtle things like that, but it just makes movement in video games just so much more butter smooth feeling. People don't understand how much movement, especially in a game like this, is so critical. But this is where we fucked up last time. We got poisoned.
I just see?
It's a monkey. That's where we came up from. New snake. From here is all new snake. New snake. I'm guessing I'm gonna get a temple pretty soon, though. Feels like. Well, I don't know. I don't know how far apart they place those. Aged ginseng. I feel like aged ginseng. Okay. Fire pots I can handle. Candles I cannot. My biggest pet peeves in games is candles. So far they haven't abused it yet, but almost all games abuse candles. I always love the lighting of candles and fire. This one you can almost say, because you could put a fuel in there that could last quite a while. But somebody got to come light that up and fuel it up, you know?
Be smarter.
I know I'm overthinking it, but... Another spark. Boy, you get sparks pretty easy. At least in the beginning, I suppose. Because I'm leveling quick, so it's giving me sparks. See, I saw the torch, and that's a dev trick. When you see stuff like that, it's not that big of a trick or that big a secret, but when there's just a torch obviously hanging out over there, they wanted your eye to look over here and not miss this. They really wanted you to not miss this because you got a fucking 2 torches and a little moth trail there. Which, alright. See, what I would do with that moth trail would be like, I wouldn't make that go on until like you've been in this area for more than 5 minutes. Like you're just lost or something. That's kind of weird though when you're facing the right direction. It won't show you the moth trail. But when you go in the opposite direction, then it goes, no, you want to go over here. That's a little better. I knew those are gonna smash for some reason. Oh, you get a little shit for that. Alright. Good to know. Didn't realize that. Been letting things stand. I should have been smashing things. Let's do some meditation. It's like a shrine, more or less. Meditates. Some goat. Two sparks, let's use them up. Let's become stronger. Self-advancement. I don't know much about stances yet. I think I'm still just going to do health for right now. I think it's a good strategy. Keep me in the fight longer. Make me not have to repeat as much unless I want to. With a lot of these games, sometimes you intentionally will regrind areas just for level, you know? Steven Ash the Goat. How you doing, man? Always curious how every game I stream has a different kind of vibe on the number of people it may or may not attract. So this being my first session, just to see how many people stop by. I appreciate anybody stopping by, man. I notice everybody. I'm such a small streamer that we got a little bit of audio. Okay, what did they do? Where's the line? Uh-oh. Game recording has been stopped after encountering an error. Why has my game recording been stopped? We caught it in error. I don't want that. I don't want my game recording to be stopped. I want this to be recorded. Well, it's at a shrine. Let's do this. I don't really need to rest because I have a full thing. I suppose it's a new section we might. Well, let's reignite the sparks. Get allocate. I have gifts. I have collected gifts. But we have to alright, we gotta check something out. I gotta make sure my thing is recording in the background.
Hey, wait!
Oh shit.
You don't think you can just parade in, do you?
This needs to be getting recorded,
It's
damn
not
it.
that simple. Let me transform you into a golden cicada so you may follow the fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed. Fly! It might be humble, but my shrine is very versatile. You'll get it soon.
What is happening? Okay, well that's not going to make any sense on my recording, but hold on, I got to get my recording going. Why did I hit an error? I think my Twitch hit an error. I think my actual game recording from OBS is actually working just fine. So we should be fine. I don't pull my stream off of Twitch anyway.
In the depths of Black Wind Mountain, there are secrets galore. The cicada form may help you explore, but be wary. This form does not last forever.
Wonder if there's
Should you
anything
find
left
yourself
inside.
lost, just follow my voice. Now, off you go.
One misstep, Lord Lingshu might make a meal out of us.
You can do a little scouting.
Is on his way here. Master told of it.
A few jars of wine. Wonder if there's anything left inside.
Although I'm not sure what this really does for me is good.
Monkeys roaming again.
Oh, but this is where I pop in. The monkey is back. Goddamn right. But damn right the monkey is back. Hear the monkey. Alright. Oh, what's up? These don't get me nothing, do they? No. Left to right, we go left. I'm not sure what could that cicada thing did me. Aside from maybe if I wanted to, say I got respawned back there. And wanted to maybe bypass a bunch of shit without fighting it, maybe. But I haven't quite figured out how to use that. They really built this out nice.
I don't care what I blame. Here it comes. The king promised he'd bring me back from death.
Is that like a perfect dodge I did in there? Evil repelling. What's the medicament? I don't want it. I don't want it. You unequip it. Stop. You can only go back and forth between stuff that is. I like those simple. I don't want this on. I don't want this on. It looks stupid. I don't want it on. How do I take it off? There's no way to get it off. I don't want that on. I don't want that on. This is how bad I don't want that on. Really don't want that on. That was dumb that once you put it on, it had to stay on. There was no way to get it off. You find another piece of headgear. Change it with. That's fucking dumb. How fucking dumb is that, dude? Come on. There's no way to get that off. Well, that's just fucking great. That just irritated the living shit out of me. Why would you do that? Why would you make you wear something and now you can't take it off? Until I find some other piece of headgear to exchange it with, I can't take it off. Now this stupid thing is on my head. Fucking dumb. That just really kind of fucking, believe it or not, that just really bummed me out. I don't know why. I just like, why would you do that? Why would you force it? Now it's like a cursed thing on my head that I don't want there. Fucking dumb. That really irritates the shit out of me. I don't know why. Again, I have this little cocky idea that I know a little bit about game dev, and I'm just like, well, why would you force it on the player? Why would you make a player do anything like that? Makes no sense. Just get my head off of it, because all I can see now is this stupid thing on my character's head. That's all I can pay attention to. Fine. Why would you do that? You had so far the game had been perfect. I hadn't had one complaint. Oh, look at that. That was kind of cool. Too bad I can't see with this big fucking thing on my head. Big head. You know what it is, I'm just sort of... That's a whole thing. Another one of those things that pulls up out of the ground. Mobilize 0. Oh, fuck off. Oh wow, that's a ouch. There we go, first death. First death to the big head. Alright, that's where we go back. Alright, that's an hour 50. It's a pretty good intro taste to the game. I got things to do today. Definitely be continuing this. Thanks for stopping by. And Brobot. Got Goat said hey. Shout out. Anybody else who stopped by, I appreciate it. Definitely be playing this. I'll probably be on later tonight, like way later tonight, evening tonight. Yeah, cool game, man. Taking it. Catch you later.